significant big plays. And now that we look at all these bans, Selena, Ling, all banned up, Matilda seems to be pretty much a very good choice for Team if they really want to opt for that. But then again, you know, there's also other sort of priorities that's going to be available, and that's where Cho is going to be left out in the open. Renegade goes in to lock it right off.
Here we go again. Renegade Cho as a first pick, opening pick here. Potentially flexing, but I know for a fact this is going to be the Renegade Cho. However, Harley kind of slid by. Popo and Koopa also being secured for Binasic as well. As the Popo Koopa seems to be the strategy that worked for them here. We saw how annoying the Koopa was when it comes to pushing down towers here and also tanking the backdoor protection. So this is going to be a nice one here opening for them. Lunox will be secured from Era. These are both comfort picks coming from both the teams. Paquito also going to be taken by Jaffe. So means, what is open? There is
Jawhead is not too bad, but then again, it's kind of hard when you do have the Lunox over on the other side of the corner. So something that can actually initiate well enough is going to be very essential for the side of Binasic. Now, only having the Harley is not going to be the go-to factor, right? Like, they still need somebody to really dish out a big chunk of damage. Now, they go for Roger before hitting to phase 2 because there is potential that 30 Gaming might not be able to secure it because of the sort of bans that is coming into effect. So, heading in towards phase number 2 here, we're going to be seeing another priority focus. I believe that there is still going to be something like, well, Ling is already removed, so Hayabusa is the next one on the chopping block. Less assassins, less things to worry about.
Yeah, I agree. You know, it seems like assassin is something that they're very, very comfortable with coming from team. So denying one of them is going to be great. However, they need to think of the fact that what assassins can go towards the back lines, right? Like initially, a lot of this our creators here has figured out to say that, hey, Hayabusa is great for countering Harley. You know, before the Pogo tricks come in, he's going to be able to get caught up. Okay, Shakaru Kill is going to be able to stick his way through regardless of how far he backs off. So that's going to be something that they are going to take into consideration, but they are going to ban Ruby here. So this is going to force Oshi Yuri in a very rough spot. What is she going to play? Because we've seen her Hayabusa and it's banned. We've seen her play the Ruby, it's banned. And her Rafaela didn't exactly had a very good success, which arguably is a great pickup to match up Roger's mobility. But that's going to be a lot of aggressive plays coming from 30 Gaming.
I don't know, like... you want to go for something, maybe a Lolita. He's kind of decent. Gilda,
on the side lanes, though.
I don't know. Sometimes it can work out. Sometimes it's not really the case. But then having Numunan Blast at your expense is going to be some game changer if they were to be able to actually Sylvana, I love this. Okay. Something that's a little bit different, and Yuri definitely getting deeper in towards the pool. I want to see how this one plays out because she can definitely lock somebody down very efficiently. So it's all about going in for some of all these sort of key picks, and you don't really want to dive against a Shyvana.
Yeah, agreed.
Sylvana.
I agree here. Sylvana is definitely a great pick here to catch off Renegade if he gets a little bit pricey. But
I didn't say about Lolita.
Okay.
What did I tell you?
What's up with the Lolita pickup? You know, it seems like it's
initiations. You want that flicker Numenon Blast comes in to set the tempo, and it makes things so much easier. Whether if you got the Wader Dragon already locked right in, you just want to wombo combo your way out, and let's bring in the Claude as well.
Okay, this is a very interesting draft coming from the team here. I understand the Lolita shield here is going to be blocking some of shots from Roger and also potentially the Harley here. But Saber seems to be the last pick here. It is going to be a side lane Saber, and this is so intentional. It could be shutting down the Cloud. So, and I'm surprised Kaja wasn't picked up, but I like it. You know, Cloud is not going to be able to escape very easily here from the Imperial Justice as well.
Well, if there were to be a Saber versus Claude, initially it will be Claude having a little bit of slight edge when it comes down to similar poke damage that he can actually offer. But ultimately, you want to break wall him as well. Maybe against the Paquito, I think Paquito can easily hold his own as well. Or better yet, I know Lolita can sometimes go into hold the fort. But burst damage aside, we want to look at 30 Gaming, how well he can scale.
Yeah, I agree. You know, let's sum it up the drops a little bit more here. Painflix, you know, going to be playing on the Saber means that his sole priority is going to be catching a Cloud. So we are going to be playing a mix of Assassins and Aggression as well. Saber Harley is going to be cutting the backline. Sylvana is going to try and catch a slow Renegade out. But can she win her fight against Renegade? That's going to be another question here. But on the other side, like you said, the Luminon Blast is going to be something to be considered here. But ladies and gentlemen here, this is going to be the final best of ones for today. It is going to be the lower bracket semifinals between Team going up against Binasic.
Aaron should be able to actually hold the line. Meanwhile, Koopa is being sent out just to get a little bit of snip over onto Dougie. These two probably are good friends, I guess. But Honda, though, is going to be chunking down the HP bars. One final hit, and oh boy, he survives.
Oh my goodness, here 1 HP left up on Asgard. That was such a close one here coming for Akosi. As Binasic almost gets a little bit punished here. And this is one thing great about it as well. Lolita is not that great in early pre-4 situations. And they are going to be able to abuse the fact that he's not going to have an easy time. Meanwhile, 30 Gaming, he's got a little bit of focal mark there. Coming in from 30 Gaming means that it is going to be a little bit of a chunk damage. But now Japay getting started for Yuri. He's going to get pulled back, but is the harassments coming in? Popo and Koopa gonna, you know, get a little bit tickle in, but that's not gonna be a major push or dive coming in from Binasic. They want to secure 30 Gaming's farm first. H2O also gonna be a little bit aggressive because got the retribution.
Overall, I guess this is going to be a little bit of slower tempo coming out, but Binasic is going to be putting a little bit more pressure onto the Paquito. As we have mentioned about a little bit of a push and pull, Renegade goes in for a slight dive, but H2O may not be able to actually come right across, flashing the evil sticker. Aaron needs to actually back off for a tad bit. So both sides understanding the kind of rotation that can be pulled up, but Japay, though, going for a slight catch.
Yep, and now the push comes in. 30 Gaming is going to count out a little bit more. You can see the deadly catch here, deadly magic here is being used, but as of now, not going to be able to do too much as team going to back out a little bit more. But economy-wise, it's still 50-50. It's not that far apart. 3K ahead, 300 ahead of Binasic, so it's not that big of a lead yet. But they need the 4 up on Akosi first. He's level 3. He's trying to do a little bit of damage, but Chang'u, you know, you can see Asgard's intention here is just completely block out Chang'u's pokers here. But now the tap comes in. Emperor Justice is going to buy a little more time. Pepe goes in for a double knockout. Unfortunately, he's not going to be able to stall enough time here. Luminos not in there. No flicker, but he connects on 2. Looks good. The follow is there. Aaron's going to go for a massive one himself. Honda is dropping very low, but eventually Aaron will finish him off as Yuri gets taken out. 30 Gaming going to be joining the fight as well. Asgard going to take a little bit too much. Will he survive? Yes, he will. Asgard.
Asgard, Kosi Dougie, making big plays. The big man himself now, of course, being the big boss of next play. Just getting so many of all these leads for team. Now, going for a slight sort of recuperation, as there is a little bit of a heavy focus over on mid side. H2O already having 2 buffs to work with, so he's going to be able to actually shred down health bars. Renegade playing with fire here, trying to snatch away the crab. And did he get it?
Oh, he got it. He got it. He's got the crab. He's going to try and make a run for it here because Renegade, he's going to go for the Wave of Dragon. He's going to make an attempt as well. Is he going to fall? Yes, he will. That's going to be him down for the count. So that's going to be him punished for his aggression. So that means there's going to be a little bit huge gold plating chunk down towards the bottom side as Binasic is going to try and farm a little away, but the creep waves is not a little bit too far off. However, middle side as well, team is going to be slowly rotating down bottom with the help of Cloud potential here, but the traps does scout this out from side Binasic. Seems like they are going to start to set up an ambush. Honabi's going to get harassed, but Aaron a little bit too early revealing his position, but here comes the attempt. Django's going to go focus as well. Aaron, does he have the brilliance? Yes, he will. He's going to beat it out. Luminos is there, but no flicker available for Asgard, and that's going to be them backing out the fight. As H2O still looking to get a little bit more farm before he actually comes up online.
He turns on the Lycan mode pretty much early. Hanabi's just going to be looking around the bushes, making sure that they get a little bit of clean catch. Speaking of a clean catch, it might just be Asgard here that will have a little bit of a tickle over on his back. No full commitment whatsoever coming from Binasic. Now waiting for a minute, and that's where the turtle will be spawning up soon. Aaron immediately goes in for the Order of Brilliance. Good damage being done, but Honda will be able to respond. Just a little bit of a chomp right there, but honestly, Changgu doesn't really want to risk it overall.
Agreed here. Changgu, you know, knowing him, he's been doing a lot of damage, a couple of fights with his Harley, but this game he hasn't been able to get any sort of pickoffs here just because of how Akasi Doggy was able to dodge barely alive in 2 times in a row. So if he had that early lead, he might have been able to shut down some of his players coming from the team. So this Lolita pickup is very strategic of Akasi Doggy. But how long can it last? Because eventually someone's about to break here, because now the desperation comes in. Team tries to make a play, but Binasic, they know what's up. H2O gonna reveal his position. He's gonna try and challenge 30 Gaming for that foul. But on the bottom side, the catch comes in. Rana J completely focused out, as the triple sweep will be enough to shut him out. It seems like Binasic, their sole objective here is to shut down Renegade in any sort of a backdoor attempts.
Binasic now already starting in the turtle already. Escott tries to actually go in for a good Numen Blast, but he's getting flushed away from his positioning. Now here comes Numen Blast. That flicker does not really connect to anybody. That turtle now gets stolen away by team without needing too much of an effort. H2O casually goes in for a tag team race. Now, good Way of the Dragon, no connection whatsoever. Renegade will soak all the damage though. Oh my goodness, Yuri clutches it.
Oh my goodness, Rana J with the Wave the Dragon could not soak up with the connection. Tried to freestyle his way, got punished for it. Oh my goodness. But what a clutch check coming from Yuri to shut him out.
He could have used the second connection of Wave of the Dragon though.
Agreed. Escort now gonna be taking a little bit more damage here, but here comes the push coming from Changgu, and he will fall. Finally takes him down. 30 Game instead will be the casualty here, as he gets punished for his aggression. So that's gonna be a trade here, a core for the tank. Any time of the day, team's gotta be happy about that.
Team now being set back on the kill numbers, but then again, look at the goalie though. They do have just a couple of hundreds out there. If they can crush the mid lane, even better. But Painflake coming with a triple sweep. Emily Aaron goes right into the Order of Brilliance. Walks away very much safely so. Another turtle contest over on top portion of the river. Renegade now goes in for a 1v1. He does not really suspect all too much of a commotion coming in from the jungle, so that's going to be good. But over top side, Numen Blast alongside with Blazing Duet. 2 members of Binasic goes down.
Yeah, that's going to be Honda. He's backing out. Yuri will pay a price, but Aaron already caught out in that fight here. But Rana J from the sides actually finds a pickoff on towards Chang. Ooh, that's a very, very nice catch there, as Harley continues to get punished for this. A triple save catching on him, and my goodness here, Escard, Kusidagi, gonna get focused down. He underestimated his prowesses there, as he's got a little bit more magic resist. He's gonna be able to soak out Chang-U, but he cannot run away from Penflix on the Saber. It's 3-0-0. That means physical damage does break through Lolita as of this stage of the game, as a Kusi Dog slowly needs some sort of farm to kind of get his physical defense up.
Now H2O goes in for the double buff, so this Cloud is pretty much stacked. And I want to look at this build in a short moment of so. Because now, with a little bit of pounds, H2O is going to be the main priority target. He goes down. 30 Gaming says, thank you for the double buff. I'm just going to take it away. And that's where he also gets the turtle alongside 30 now. Clutching it out for the side of Binasic. Meanwhile, Renegade going for a pickup as well. Winter Dragon straight into the face of Painflix. Meanwhile, he walks away with only 1 slither of health left. Renegade making a run for his life, but there will be a Lycan chasing him down.
Oh, almost getting the connection with Japay, going for the saves here. Just need 1 more pixel for the KO punch, and Renegade might have survived. And a close call there coming from Team, but Binasic, they're going for the aggression with this Roger. They're going to push onto his Asgard, and Asgard is trying his best to survive his way through, but 30 Gaming almost going for the finish, but unfortunately doesn't connect the dot. But Aaron actually getting caught off. That's going to be a very costly one here, but H2O is going to clean the house on the side as he's going for fight. But 30 Gaming is thinking for the challenge here, but he thinks twice now, as he's 1 level ahead coming from H2O.
Yeah, I really love the plays that's being brought forward by the side of H2O. Yes, he did get punished over on the turtle without being able to channel a perfect Blazing Duet, but when he comes right back, he has been able to go in for the slay. And speaking of taking down members, Renegade goes in for a solo kill against a Harley. And now another pickoff happens there. Has got a little bit out of position, unfortunately.
Agreed here. But of course, Changwoo not having a great time thus far. Renegade now getting caught up. Oh no, he cannot run from this here as this Savannah pick is causing so much problem for Renegade on the sides here. Seems like Binasic is somehow coping against this matchup as Team. It seems like they are still buying time for H2O. He's level 13, almost heading towards the later stage of the game. This is where he will start to chunk away at the damage on Binasic with his AoE crowd control.
Yeah. Japay now getting caught out by the triple sweep. That's a mega kill coming from Turdy. Now they need to respond. H2O backs away just about in time before getting busted down by Roger.
No.
Here comes the second coming though. Placing the one, goes right in, but the cavalry has arrived. Ascot goes in to save the day. Numeron Blast will connect, but it was not necessary. Aaron goes in to take the kill away.
What a clutch there coming from H2O. He almost paid his life, but Yuri now still fighting against Renegade. He sidesteps his way through, but this time no assistance whatsoever. Yuri's got to back out. Watching for her, she has the mobility to fight this, but wow, that's actually happening. Ascot actually getting caught out on the sides here as Painflix and also Chango, the deadly combo of catchers here, completely throwing them off guard. And because of this, Lolita is not going to be able to do too much as Akosi is going to get consistently focused on. Whereas Renegade going to be starting to make his work again. Yuri not going to be able to match his mobility on the sides. Whereas Aaron as well is trying his best to keep himself alive. But there's only so much this Dunox can do. But this matchup, once again, Yuri and Renegade having a little bit of a love story for the longest of time in this game.
Yeah, now just going for a little bit of a slight reset on both ends, as they do have a huge objective to take. There is the Lord just waiting by over on the bottom side of the river. Meanwhile, Kosidagi just got to work on a little bit of the position because many of times we've seen him getting caught out, and this time is going to be the worst position to be caught out once again. Changwoo having his health taken down for a quarter.
No, the catch.
Sweep! Oh, H2O has to back away, and that's not the connection. But with the Order of Britons being popped up, Turdy Gaming has to back away. Painflix tries to hop over on the wall. This is going to be a good catch if they get their hands on the Saber. He's still running pretty much freely, so Aaron will be going for a chase. Meanwhile, solo kill for Jonah J as he takes down the Harley again.
What a setup there. What a save coming in from them. And as they go in for the double punch here, but now Team, they are still engaging his way through. Renegade getting caught up with this Imperial Justice. They've got Changwoo, but he's going to pay his life here as Yuri was going to kind of shut him off guard. But now the fight comes in. Japay also going to be the next to fall here. And there's no one from the side of H2O anywhere in the vicinity. Aaron also going to fall as 30 Gaming touches it all out. But H2O is still there to party. But 30 Gaming, he still has the damage. He still has the mobility to challenge this. But does he want to go for it? Because Team, they won a couple of skirmishes on the sides, but when the full flash comes in, they need Ascot to pull in for the play. He's going to be going there towards the isolation here, but Lolita, I don't think he can here. He's going to be able to steal the purple buff. Yes, they will need to back off. Ascot needs to provide a little bit of resistance here, but he's getting caught up in his purple Koopa, but look at him. He's super tanky now, but the Lord is going to be starting to work as well. But the Blazing Duet, H2O, does he have it? He's going to focus on orange buff, but the Lord is going to be coming in as well. Ascot, he needs to go over Lumen Ross. He's getting focused on. There's no way he survives this. And no, he survives 1 HP. Yuri going to give chase. He's going to focus on as well as Yuri is trying to go, but the Lord has been taken from the Roger. Binasic survives, but also Yuri is out of position. And Doggy lives to tell the tale, and Yuri is going to die for the cause. They've got the Lord, but they lose 3. H2O is going to go for the chase. 30 Gaming.
H2O is going for a chase, but then again, here comes Hana as well. And that's going to be them being halted down. As much as Binasic, they managed to get the Lord. They managed to go in for a very good trades, but when it comes down to push and shove, we still see so many turrets still standing. Team still has a little bit more edge, as much as they're down in terms of numbers from time to time. Now, Aaron's just gonna have the Divine Glaive alongside, so that's where, you know, the Lunox will be able to contribute quite a significant amount of damage. Yuri now moving forward. They are trying to protect this very brittle turret. Here comes the Blast!
Luminum Blast connects. No, actually, the Popo Koopa actually cancels this amount. The traps actually gives him the vision to disconnect it here. And now Aaron forced the brilliance here, and they have to back out. What a clutch there coming in from Honda Beast. But while that's happening, oh no, this is what I'm talking about here. Renegade chunks it out towards the tier 3s, but he will pay the price with the triple sweep here. Purple buff almost getting greedy steal here from H2O. Looks like we'll respect this bow. This is going to be happening here. Team, uh-oh. Is going to try to make some sort of plays here as Asgard needs to back out. Here comes the shield coming in, but Binasic is going to give chase with this as well. Asgard needs to run away his way through here, but the fight will continue. Asgard has to wreck a run. He's going to be A-okay. Renegade is going to be 50 seconds on the sides, but Binasic will push back as the lanes are slowly shoving in towards the base of Team. Bottom side, they're going to send Japay. Luminum Blast pretty empty as well, but no flicker whatsoever, but the catch comes in. Oh no, H2O gets caught out. Immortality is there, but it's not going to be enough to save his life. Asgard needs to back out. It's a fight within splits here, but Binasic, they've got the damage. They've got everything. They're taking them down pieces of pieces. 3-man down. Renegade out, but what can he do? Japay is there. He goes for the KO punch. He's out and open, but will he survive? Yes, he's going to back out, but Binasic, they're crushing it in. They're going for the push, but from behind, Renegade, way of the dragon, buys a little bit of time, drops him low, but do they have what it takes to stop his way through? Japay, he's going to go reset. He goes for the KO punch. He goes for the reset, but the crystal is exposed. But Renegade is down. It's going to be a team wipe. They've got it. They've got the revenge. They're tanking the crystal. They're closing it in. And Binasic has done the impossible. They get the revenge.
And it's no longer impossible. Here it comes.